of very auspicious day, the birthday of Srila Narottama Thakura. Today, Srila Narottama Thakura is one of the solid and strong pillar of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's preaching. And after the generation of sixth Goswami and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Narottama Thakur, Shyamananda Prabhu, and Srinivas Acharya were leaders in whole Bengal. They took all the books of Srila Goswami and others were authentic, and they preached all over Bengal, especially Narottama Thakur preached in eastern India like Assam, Manipur, and all others. You can yes. Narottama Thakur was a prince of a king, very famous in that area. From boyhood, he has the impression of pure devotion, and he wanted to develop. He went in Vrindavan and heard the glory of Jiva Goswami and attracted there, and with Shyamananda and Srinivas, he studied all the Shastras, Vedanta Sutra, Bhagavatam, and especially Shad Sandarbha, 6 Sandarbha. And 3 of them become so learned person in Gaudiya Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all kinds of Siddhanta. Shyamananda Prabhu was disciple of Hridayananda of Kalna, yet he joined the lectures of Srila Jiva Goswami, and he treated more than his Gurudev, Hridayananda. See, Narottama Thakur studied in the school of Srila Jiva Goswami, and Jiva Goswami himself told him to take initiation from Lokanath Goswami. Jiva Goswami also told Srinivas Acharya to take initiation from Gopal Bhatta Goswami. In those days, there were not so restriction like today, these days. Everyone was free to associate highest topic of Vaishnava, highest top of the Vaishnava. They used to introduce that, you should be in the association of this highest class of Vaishnava. and you will develop your Krishna consciousness. There is no cost and Krishna like today's. Don't go to any higher class of Vaishnava. This is our party, this is our party, and this is our party. At that time, no party at all. All were family of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And all used to listen all. So, Jiva Goswami has so pure heart, no envy, nothing, that he told Narottama Thakura and Srinivasacharya to take initiation from those two high classes of Vaishnavas. They have made up their minds that we will take initiation from Jiva Goswami. But he told that, oh, they are my seniors, and you will be more benefited. We cannot tell. Our hearts are not so improved. So, he sent them to them. But the two have promised that we will not make any disciple. You should tell so much I have told. It's past time of Loknath Das Goswami has not been told in Chaitanya Charitamrita or any books, because Loknath Das Goswami was so highest topic of Vaishnava that he warned Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Rup Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, and all other writers that if you want my mercy, you should not tell anything, my glory, in your books, and you should follow me. Don't write my names. When they told that we will not write your name, then he gave his mercy that your book should be finished so well, and Krishna mercy should be on you. That is why these authors, very great authors, Vaishnava authors, had not mentioned his name, following his orders, obeying him. One day, by the order of Jiva Goswami, very beautiful prince, this boy Narottam, came to Loknath Goswami and took the feast dust of Loknath Goswami. Who are you? He told. I am a very wretched person, boy, fallen boy. I want to take shelter in your lotus feet. Please initiate me. He flatly refused. You can go to anyone, very, very famous Vaishnavas, and you can take their shelter. I am nevertheless person. I don't know how to do bhajan. I only eat, drink, and sleep, doing nothing. So you can go to other learned persons and so qualified persons. He requested again and again, but he became so great that he was not initiated. And he returned and began to think how I will be initiated by this. Mahabhagavata. Kemudian Narottama Thakur was very worried, and he began to think, how should I please him? So he began to pariskar karna, clean the tools of Srila Loknath Goswami every day, every night, and clear the way through which he used to go to stool. One day, Loknath Goswami, in night at about 12, he catch hold of the hand of this boy. It was quite dark, and he asked, who are you and why you are doing so? Narottama Thakur began to weep bitterly, only to please you. Oh, you are very pure devotee. What you want? I want only initiation from you. And began to weep, and he was moved at once. And he took him with him and told that after taking bath in Yamuna, you should come to me. Next day in morning, he took bath and came to Loknath Das Goswami. Loknath Goswami gave him Krishna mantra, Kling Krishnaya Swaha. That and Kling Kam Devaya. These two. And initiated. And told him, don't go anywhere. Be seated here with me in my kutir, bhajan kutir. He made a hut for him and told that you should be always here. You should not go to anyone. You should be here and chant her name and listen me. He began to do obey. But one day, in the midday, when sun was so hot, a villager or a farmer, Krishak, farmer came there. And he was so thirsty. He went to Loknath Goswami and prayed, please give me some water. Or you should give me a rope and bucket that I can pull water and I can take. But he replied nothing. Whether he saw that person or not, he was quite absorbed in bhajan, so he could not hear. The farmer went to by side hut and told, oh, little Babaji, small Babaji or little Babaji, can you give me some water? He at once came out and he gave some water to that person. And thus he was satisfied and he went on. Then Loknath Goswami called, Narottam, come on. You don't know what is bhajan? Krishna is himself Krishna name. There is no difference at all. Namah Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Suddha Nitya Mukto Abhinattan Naminamino. Krishna and his name. Something. In some cases, name is more superior than what Krishna is. So, you don't know this theory. You are serving at that time Krishna, means you are chanting and remembering Krishna and serving Krishna. But you thought that this service is junior than that to give water. That is why you gave him water. You have no belief in Krishna that he can quench his thirst. Krishna can give anything, but you have no belief. So go at once in your home, and there you should be qualified, and after that you can come. Not now. You are not qualified now. Have so much faith, a strong faith in Krishna name. You know also that how much a strong faith has Haridas Thakur. That even he was cut in so many pieces, but he not left chanting Krishna. So he ordered, you should go. He began to weep bitterly, but he was so hard like a stone, but very soft like flowers. Because he wanted his kalyan, auspiciousness. That is why he told that you should go. Narottama Thakur was not an ordinary person or devotee. He was the associate of Srimati Radhika herself, Vilas Manjari. He was playing a role only to give inspiration to devotees. He was weeping, returned to his home, but now he realized everything. He began to chant and sing in such a way that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with all his associates, began to come in his classes, where he began to sing so pathetically, tears in his eyes, her soft melody, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Gauranga bolite habe pulaka sare, Hari Hari Haryana babe, আর কবে নিতাই চাঁদে করুণা হইবে সংসার বসান কবে তুচ্ছ পর গুণাথ পদে হইবে আকুল কবে হাম বুঝা বসে যুগল তীরে রূপর গুণাথ পদে রহু মোর প্রার্থনা করে Narottama. And he used to begin kirtan with mridanga. What Narottama Thakur was singing, each word was uttering in his sound of mridanga, as if it is not mridanga. Himself, Narottama Thakur is singing like that, coming so sweet. And when he used to begin so sweet songs, and in mood, at once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Sarup Damodar, Rai Ramananda, Bakrishwar Pandit, Srivas Pandit, and all associates began to dance with Narottama Thakura. And when he used to stop the kirtan, at once they began to disappear. All, I think, lakhs and lakhs person devotees, they were all used to be wonders. When he used to sing something about Radha and Krishna, Radha Krishna personally used to come to hear with his all associates and began to play on flute with so delicious songs. And thus in a very few days, few years, he preached all over East Bengal, Assam and all other parts. Narottama Thakura, his own village was Kheturi. He was born there and brought up. His father was there. His uncle were there. He was a very big king, his father. He manifested 7 Thakurs there. 6. Radha Govinda, Radha Gopinath, Radha Modan Mohan, Radha Bansidhari, Radha Girdhari, Ballavi Kant. So 6. And there was a very great festival in the history of, so big in the history of Gaudiya Vaishnava. The president was elected Jahava Devi, the wife of Nityananda Prabhu, that is Ananga Manjari. All accepted her like receptor. Jiv Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, all admitted this. She was very qualified. When Birbhadra or Birchandra, the son of Nityananda Prabhu, by Jahava Devi, Vasudha, he became elder at about 16. He wanted to be initiated, but he was saying no qualified person as he wanted. Someone told him that why you are not taking the shelter of Jahava Devi and be initiated with him. Oh, says lady, I don't want lady. One day, in the very morning, she was pulling water from well, and she was quite like naked. Only one towel was there, and whole body was. After bath, she wanted to take bath there, bath room. She wanted to take bath, and at the same time, Bir Chandra, by any avasyak karya, necessary work, to take advice from Jahava Devi, he at once came. Seeing this, both were ashamed. Though she was like mother and old age, she at once made her 2 arms more. She became 4-handed, and with 2 hands she began to pull water, and with 2 hands he covered his chest. Birchandra was saying and was astonished Oh, what I am seeing? And he at once fell flat on the lotus feet of Jahava Devi and asked that, I have done so much offenses in your lotus feet. I want to, just now I have nothing to do. I have to take initiation just now from you. You are my Guru. So Jahava Devi was so high class of Devi, the power of Nityananda Prabhu. She used to serve Radha and Krishna conjugal in the shape of Anang Manjari. So this Jahava Devi was elected supreme leader of Gaudiya Vaishnava. At that time, all big gathered there. Shyamananda Prabhu, Srinivasacharya and all others. About lakhs and lakhs Vaishnava. So big Mahotsav in the history of Vaishnavism. All were charmed by hearing the sweet songs of Narottama Thakura. At that time, all took darshan of Radha and Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all together, as if they are here and hearing. So Narottama Thakura, at his time, was the best devotee. And he has served Radha and Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he is called associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, incarnation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, manifestation of Mahaprabhu. Also, Loknath Das Goswami is associate of Krishna, and he is also Manjulali Manjari. By doing so, sending Narottama Thakura to his village, they have played a trick, and by this trick, fun, he sent Narottama Thakura to preach all over the world. If he had not done so, preaching was not so. So if he has kept him, that, oh, chant Hare Krishna, and be in this hut only. No, don't go here and there. Then preaching was murdered. So they played trick. You can see in the life of Sri Chaitanya, in the life of Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur and Srila Gaur Gurdas Das Maharaj Maharaj. Gaur Kishore Das Maharaj was follower of Loknath Das Goswami. Never wanted name, fame, anything. Always chanting. And in very deepest mood, used to sing with tears, O Radhe, Premmayi Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Go. Where you are? गोसाई एक बार डाके राधा कुंडे, एक बार डाके श्याम कुंडे. गोसाई एक बार डाके वृंदा बने, एक बार डाके भांडीर बने. That Goswami bane Raghunath Das Goswami. He cannot live without remembering Radhika. Always waiting, and sometimes he calls, Oh Radhe, where you are, where you are. Rolling down on the earth. He Radhe Braja Devi Kecha Nanda Suno Kuta Sri Govardhan Kalpapadapatale Kalindi Vanne Kuta Ghoshantavit Sarvatau Khedai Mahabihvalo Bande Rup Sanatan Ragujugausi Jiva Gopala. Sometimes in Vrindavan, sometimes here, Radha Kund, waiting, rolling down, crying bitterly, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. If he will not have mercy upon me, I will die at once. So, Radhe, where you are? He used to do bhajan in this way, in solitary places, nirjan bhajan. He has also promised that I will have no initiation to anyone. But Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati promised that I will take initiation from him only, otherwise I will die. Bhakti Vinod Thakur was mediator. He told that what is the duty of your duty towards these conditioned souls? He told to do mercy. So why you are not doing mercy to this boy? He is going to die. Then by certifying by Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he admitted and he gave initiation only to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami and told him, don't go to Kali. Kali means Calcutta. Don't go. Never go. And in fact, when he was initiated and when he took sannyas or before sannyas, he went first in Calcutta and began to preach from there to whole world. Whole world. Whole India, whole world. Has he not obeyed his master, holy master? Anyone cannot tell like this. If anyone telling that he is doing some offenses, not some very great, he spread his divine master's glory in whole world, otherwise none will. We have not heard anything of Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj and Krishna. You are not gathered here. Myself also. You all, lakhs and lakhs devotees. We have come only by the mercy of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that he received from his divine grace Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Swamiji, he came to western countries and eastern countries, but he was only the one. Only the more preacher is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. They are all disciplic gurus are obeying him. If there was no Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, no Gaur Kishore Das, no Bhakti Vinod Thakur, not Narottama Thakur, from where we have gathered here? So we should be very honorable to all disciplic gurus. If we were telling that, oh, my Guru Devi is first and he should be honored only, we will not read Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur or Bhakti Swami Sindhu of Rupa Goswami. Then we are offenders and we cannot enter in Bhakti realm. So, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, though he was restricted not to go to Kali Rajya, but he went there and began to preach from there to whole world. He collected Swamiji also, or Guru Maharaj, all others from Calcutta. If he has not begun in Calcutta preaching, no one has come and taken shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, these beautiful Siddhants. So, we cannot tell that he has disobeyed his Gurudev. So, we can tell that also Narottama Thakur not disobeyed his Gurudev, but he has fulfilled the manobhishta, internal desire of his divine grace. So, you should always try to reconcile all these things. Sometimes pure disciples do like this, and we cannot reconcile, but we will have to reconcile. If we are not reconciling, then we will go to hell. Hmm? There are so many things in Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna told gopis, I at once go to home. Return to home and serve your husband, your children, cows, and other things. Gopis cut all the arguments of Krishna and told that we are not offender, but you are offender. We think that you are our guru because you are giving so much good teachings to us to serve husbands, to serve children, to all. So you are guru. So guru must be respected and be urged, worshipped first and then to anyone. If you are not taking our worship, then you are guilty. We are not guilty. And thus they cut all the arguments of Krishna, and Krishna was bound to take their service. After some time, Krishna met with gopis. Gopis told that, why you told to go from Vrindavan and you told us that go to serve her, your husband? He told, I have never told like so. I have never told. I told that the nights are not dark. But you thought that they are dark. In Sanskrit slok, there are two kinds of meanings here. Double meaning. So anyone be confused if he is not with Vaishnava, reading all these Shastra with Vaishnava. So we should know all these things, otherwise they may be hampered. So Srila Narottama Thakura and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, they have never disobeyed, but they have obeyed more and more. I want to tell you that sometimes Swamiji has written in his books one thing, and another time he has written something opposite to that. In so many times he has written like this, but this should be reconciled. Like him, he has told that Jeev has come from Golok Vrindavan, and sometimes he has told that any Jeev cannot fall from Golok Vrindavan. It will never be like so. Here we are seeing that there are some controversy in there. What should we follow? Don't try to follow him by your own intelligence. Don't. You should go on reading the books. What he has made conclusion, and that conclusion should be according to Jiva Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Prabhupada. If any opinion from this up to any of two is resembling to Jiva Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Mahaprabhu, up to Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, then you should say in conclusion that it was the will of Swamiji this. That you will be derailed. And you will be offender. Offenses will come. How we can reconcile? He has told that Jeev has fallen from Golok. He has bhul gaya, forget. But he has told for beginners, and it is right to tell that. For beginners, they cannot take in their mind all these things, have things. So at that time, it is useless to tell them so much big siddhants. Like boy is weeping, any boy is weeping, and we are telling, oh, see, moon is here on the tree. Moon is not on the tree, but no philosophy here. Don't give any philosophy to this little boy. He will not understand. Oh, here on the branches of tree. This is correct. But when we are getting knowledge so higher, then we will tell that, no. Chandra is not, moon is not on. So when we will be qualified, we will know all these things. Then we will read Jiva Goswami, Srila Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and see that, oh, Swamiji has told all these things in his books. Everything is. It was for general person in beginning, but his own conclusion is this. Those who have gone to Golok Vrindavan and they are testing, they have been liberated from this world, or there are some kaya view of manifestation of Radhika and Baldev Prabhu, Nitya Siddha, or kaya view of Srimati Radhika or Baldev Prabhu, and testing there. There is no Mahamaya there, only Jog Maya is there, Purnima is there. No bad thing will come in his heart. Always testing. So how he can solve? Swamiji has told it very clearly, so many times not. I may show it. And all others have told. So don't be in confusion. And you should not make any confusion. So, he has told that you should not read any other book which I have written. Only that. Why he has told? Because first be qualified in these things. Yes. And then you can go to original books, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ujjwal Ind. Otherwise we will lose everything. So we'll have to confine all these things. If anyone, like Gaur Govinda Maharaj, was telling sometimes Raganuga Bhajan, he was qualified to tell, but I think that the persons were not qualified, they could not understand his theory, that he was even more nearer to Swamiji, all teachings. They never, they were always thinking of primary teachings and lessons only. They could not have thought all these things. So, he has told all things and he has reconciled all in his books. But we'll have to read from any Mahabhagavat. Jaha Bhagavat Padho, Bhagavat Erasthan. So, then we will know all these things. So there is nothing in the books of Swamiji contradictory. But it is for so many grades of devotees. In Bhagavad it has been told. World is false, it has been told somewhere. So what is world and that is false? This world is not false. But that world we are making, that he is my father, mother, wife and all this. This is world. This is not world. So we are creating this world by, oh, he is my mother, she is my mother, she is my wife. This is illusory and this is false. Sun, moon, pastimes of Ram, Krishna are not false. So we'll have to reconcile all these things. But we can reconcile if you are associating with higher classes of Vaishnava. Otherwise you cannot. You should sing a kirtan, Mahamantra. Yes. Any matang wala sudanga. Ramya ka chutupasana bajubadhu vargein jakalpita. Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamalam Prema Pumartho Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Tatradarun. You know this is slok? I wanted to explain from beginning of the Krishna pastime, so sweet by this. So I will tell you, explain you tomorrow. But I request all the devotees to be assembled in the morning class also. And someone like Urukon Prabhu, Govinda Bhakta Prabhu, himself Hai Prabhu, Naveen Prabhu, Hari Krishna Prabhu. Sometimes I will give classes, and sometimes I will be also coming and hearing all these sweet classes. So you should